The Maldives is more than a tropical paradise. It's a chain of over 1,000 coral islands grouped in 26 atolls in the Indian Ocean, southwest of Sri Lanka and India. Known for its clear turquoise waters, vibrant marine life, and overwater bungalows, the Maldives offers experiences you won't find anywhere else. But beyond the beaches, it hides cultural gems, natural wonders, and unique local communities. Male, the capital city, is unlike any other island in the Maldives. Though small in size, it's dense, lively, and rich in culture. Visit the 17th century Hukuru Miski, Friday Mosque, made of coral stone. Walk along Majihi Magu for local markets, or explore the National Museum for a glimpse into Maldivian history. Male's urban contrast with the laid-back vibe of the islands makes it a unique first stop. Cafes bustle with locals sipping black tea, fishermen hauling their morning catch at the harbor, and the narrow streets wind through colorful buildings. Hanafaru Bay is its crown jewel, one of the only places on Earth where you can snorkel with dozens of manta rays and sometimes whale sharks. Conservation efforts here help maintain delicate coral ecosystems. The bay turns magical during plankton blooms, attracting marine giants and a swirling underwater ballet. Local guides stress responsible tourism. No touching, no chasing, just witnessing. The Channel of Adventure. Home to one of the best diving spots in the Maldives, Foteo Kandu and Vayavu Atoll is popular for strong currents and abundant pelagic life. At night, some lagoons glow with bioluminescent plankton, an otherworldly sight. The diving here isn't for beginners, but those up for a challenge are rewarded with gray reef sharks, hammerheads, and deep caverns lit by streaks of sunlight. Airy Atoll has some of the Maldives' most luxurious resorts and top dive sites. Mayatilla is legendary among divers for its white-tipped sharks, soft corals, and reef fish. Whale sharks are commonly spotted in the South Ari Marine Protected Area. Luxury blends with ecological responsibility, and resorts often participate in reef monitoring, coral planting, and turtle conservation programs. Southern Cultural Experience. Adu Atoll in the southernmost part of Maldives offers a more local and less touristy vibe. You can cycle across connected islands via causeways. Gan Island once hosted a British Royal Air Force base. Remnants still remain. Local culture thrives here, with traditional lacquer work, distinct dialects, and warm hospitality from people who proudly identify as Adawans. Budget travel gem. Unlike private resorts, Mafushi allows budget travelers to experience paradise affordably. It's known for guest houses, excursions like sandbank picnics, and shark snorkeling. Its development sparked the rise of local island tourism. The island's main street is lined with dive shops, cafes, and souvenir stores, yet its shoreline remains peaceful at sunrise. 3E Atoll, Surfer's Secret. For those chasing waves, Thay Atoll is one of the best-kept secrets. With fewer crowds and consistent swells, it's ideal for intermediate to expert surfers. Its remoteness means untouched reefs and raw natural beauty. Surf camps operate from boats, chasing waves like maliks and finemas, where barrels form over shallow reefs. A tourist favorite, located in South Ari Atoll, Sun Island Nalagaraidu is one of the most popular resort islands. It features lush vegetation, white sand beaches, and a lagoon teeming with marine life, ideal for couples and honeymooners. The island also promotes eco-practices like solar power use and reef-safe amenities. Bioluminescent beaches. Certain beaches in the Maldives come alive at night with glowing plankton. The most famous of these is Vadhu Island. Walk along the shore, and your footprints light up, an experience straight out of a dream. The phenomenon is seasonal and depends on ocean currents, water temperature, and plankton populations. Luxury resorts and overwater villas. No Maldives list is complete without mentioning the overwater bungalows. From Sonava Fushi to Gili Lankan Fushi, These resorts offer world-class hospitality, private pools, glass floors, and direct access to the ocean. Each resort has a unique vibe. Some are focused on wellness, others on privacy or adventure. Butler service, gourmet dining, and coral reef snorkeling from your deck are standard. Underwater restaurants and spas. Dining under the sea is a surreal experience. Itha, undersea restaurant at Conrad Maldives is the world's first underwater restaurant. Similarly, Huvafen Fushi offers the world's first underwater spa treatment rooms. You're surrounded by reef fish as you eat or relax, a visual spectacle that's both calming and unforgettable. Local island culture. Beyond the resorts, real Maldivian life is found on inhabited islands like Tulustu and Digura. Experience Boduberu drumming, local cuisine, and the simplicity of community living. Fishing remains a cornerstone of daily life, and traditional wooden boats called donis still glide the waters. Sandbanks and private picnics. Scattered across the Maldives are tiny sandbanks surrounded by nothing but water. Many resorts offer private lunches or sunset dinners here. Just you, the ocean, and the sky. The isolation makes these moments feel cinematic and deeply personal. Maldivian cuisine. A mix of Indian, Sri Lankan, and Arabic influences. Local dishes like mas huni, smoked tuna salad, roshi, flatbread, and garudia, fish soup, are staples. Coconut, fish, and chili dominate the flavors. For dessert, bondibe, sweetened rice, and banana fritters are popular. Marine life and snorkeling adventures. From vibrant coral gardens to sea turtles, reef sharks, and rays, the Maldives is a snorkeling paradise. Even house reefs near guest houses often offer world-class underwater sites. Many resorts provide marine biology briefings and guided tours to raise awareness about ocean health. The art of Maldivian crafts. Traditional crafts like mat weaving, lacquer work, and boat building reflect centuries of island life. In GDH Gadu, women weave fine mats called kuna from local reeds, often dyed and intricately patterned. Island hopping by Doni. Explore the Maldives the traditional way. By Doni, a handcrafted wooden boat. Island hopping allows you to witness contrasts, luxury versus local, uninhabited versus bustling. The sea breeze, salt spray, and endless horizon offer a meditative journey. Coral restoration. Projects with climate change threatening reefs, many resorts and NGOs run coral restoration programs. Guests can help plant coral frames, contributing directly to reef regeneration. These efforts are crucial for preserving biodiversity and shoreline protection. 19th night fishing and traditional techniques. Try night fishing using hand lines, a traditional method passed down generations. The silence of the night ocean, the thrill of a catch, and grilled fish by lantern light make for an authentic experience. Celebrations and festivals. Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha are major Islamic festivals celebrated with feasts, prayers, and community gatherings. Independence Day, July 26th, is marked by parades, dances, and national pride. These events show a different, vibrant side of the Maldives. Hrid Aleph Atoll, gateway to the north. The northernmost atoll of the Maldives, Ha'a Alif, offers travelers a glimpse of authentic island life far from the crowds. Fewer resorts operate here, which means more untouched nature and deeper cultural immersion. The atoll is scattered with lush islands, many inhabited, where coconut palms sway and fishermen launch tonis each morning. Uthimu Island, historically significant as the birthplace of national hero Sultan Muhammad Takurafanu, features a preserved wooden palace that offers insight into pre-colonial Maldives. Dalu Atoll, archaeology under palm trees. Dalu Atoll is a hidden gem known for its pristine dive sites and ancient coral stone mosques. Candimas and Niama Islands offer a fusion of modern luxury and history. Archaeological remains from Buddhist times are found on several islands, with stone structures and ruins half buried in jungle. While the exact origins remain unconfirmed, they hint at a complex pre-Islamic culture. Raoi Atoll, Emerald Green Escape. Raoi Atoll, with its calm inner lagoons and strong outer reefs, is a favorite among families and seasoned divers alike. The waters are teeming with macro-marine life. Nudibranch pipefish and seahorses thrive in the reefs. Midu Island, one of the oldest inhabited islands, has well-preserved cultural traditions and a strong fishing economy. Traditional boat craftsmanship is still practiced here. History in Stone and Sea. Also known as Adu Atoll, Sinu offers relics of World War II, where British forces established a base. Large fuel storage tanks and old bunkers remain, overgrown with vines. The diving here is unique, wreck dives combined with coral gardens and deep walls. Locals share stories passed through generations, connecting history with the sea. Felidhu Atoll, Slow Life Retreat. Felidhu Atoll is remote, tranquil, and ideal for slow travel. With few guest houses and no large resorts, it's a place to disconnect from the digital world. Morning market exchanges, reef fishing, and sunset dhonie rides become the rhythm of daily life. Guests stay with local families, eat home-cooked meals, and learn island crafts. Eco-tourism and sustainability initiatives. Many islands are leading the way in sustainability. Resorts like Sonava Fushi and Six Senses Lamu operate zero-waste policies, use desalinated water, and engage guests in ecological workshops. Seaplane journeys and sky views. Flying over the Maldives in a seaplane is an experience in itself. The atolls from above look like celestial necklaces scattered across a turquoise canvas. Tiny islands ringed by coral reefs shimmer in sunlight. The flight is noisy, breezy, and unforgettable. Pilots fly barefoot, and landings are gentle glides into lagoons. Romance and celebrations in paradise. Many couples choose the Maldives for weddings, honeymoons, and anniversaries, vow renewals on private islands, candlelit dinners by the sea, and spa rituals under the stars define romance here. Some resorts offer full wedding packages, complete with traditional Boduberu drum ceremonies in Maldivian garb, kayaking and stand-up paddleboarding. Calm lagoons make for perfect kayaking and paddleboarding. Glide past overwater villas, coral patches, and baby reef sharks. Many resorts offer glass-bottom kayaks, letting you view marine life as you paddle. The experience is serene. Just you, the paddle, and the sound of the ocean. The magic of sunsets and stargazing sunsets in the Maldives are legendary, an explosion of orange, pink, and violet hues that seem to last forever. Stargazing is equally stunning due to low-light pollution. On a clear night, the Milky Way stretches across the sky. Some resorts host astronomy nights with telescopes and guided sky tours. Lamu Atoll, balancing luxury and nature. Lamu Atoll is where luxury blends with grassroots sustainability. The Six Senses Lamu Resort is a leader in eco-conscious travel, offering everything from solar-powered villas to organic gardens and marine labs. Beyond the resort, Gan Island in Lamu is one of the largest inhabited islands, with traditional craftsmanship and a deep fishing culture. The atoll's reefs are lively with turtles, moray eels, and reef sharks, while spinner dolphins often accompany boats. Whale Submarine Maldives, undersea without getting wet. Not everyone dives or snorkels, and that's where the whale submarine comes in. Departing from Mail, this German-built passenger submarine dives 40 meters underwater, giving guests views of coral gardens, reef fish, and sometimes sharks. It's family-friendly and perfect for those with mobility issues or who prefer to stay dry. Deserted Island Adventures. The Maldives is dotted with uninhabited islands, perfect for Robinson Crusoe-style getaways. Some resorts or guest houses offer overnight stays on these islands, complete with tents or minimal villas. With no Wi-Fi, no noise, and no crowd, only the ocean and you. It's a detox in its purest form. Shipwreck dives beneath the surface of history. Several shipwrecks lie in the waters of the Maldives, now covered in corals and teeming with life. One of the most famous is the British Loyalty wreck in Adu Atoll, a World War II-era oil tanker sunk by a Japanese torpedo. Diving here is both eerie and beautiful, as history merges with marine ecosystems. Local legends and folklore. Maldivian folklore is rich with sea spirits, shapeshifters, and ancient tales. One story speaks of Rana Mari, a sea demon who demanded a virgin sacrifice monthly until a young man outwitted it with Quranic verses. Such stories are passed through oral tradition and give depth to the island's cultural identity. Mangrove forests and salt lakes. Though mostly known for beaches, some islands have mangrove swamps and inland salt lakes. Fuvahmulah Island, for example, hosts wetlands and unique freshwater lakes. These ecosystems are crucial for bird life and provide a stark contrast to the typical reef and beach scenery. Turtle conservation and hatching programs. 5 of the world's 7 sea turtle species visit the Maldives, including the endangered hawksbill and green turtles. Several conservation centers across the islands rescue injured turtles, protect nesting beaches, and invite visitors to witness hatchlings making their first journey to the sea. Fishing villages and daily life. Fishing remains the heart of local livelihood. Villages like Difushi or Fulidhu still rely on traditional pole and line fishing for tuna. Early morning fish markets are a sensory explosion, colors, sounds, and the unmistakable scent of the sea. Conversations over tea often revolve around currents, catches, and boats. Snorkeling at night reveals a different side of the reef. Octopuses, moray eels, and lionfish emerge, while bioluminescence lights up plankton with every stroke. Guided tours ensure safety while introducing you to the reef's nightlife. A surreal, dreamlike experience. Luxury with purpose. Regenerative travel in Maldives. Some resorts are redefining luxury with a focus on regeneration, going beyond sustainability. They grow their own food, generate renewable energy, replant corals, and invest in local education. Though not often associated with birdwatching, the Maldives is home to over 180 species of birds, including herons, white terns, and frigate birds. During migratory seasons, sandpipers and plovers visit the island's shores. Islands with mangrove swamps and wetlands like Fuvahmulah and Hithadhu offer prime spots for spotting rare species. Gardens in select locations, resorts, and conservation groups have created underwater art installations that double as artificial reefs. These sculptures, made from pH-neutral materials, invite coral growth and marine life while giving divers a surreal visual experience. One such site is the Corallarium at Fairmont Maldives, Siru Fenfushi. The Maldives boast some of the best surfing in the Indian Ocean, especially from May to October. Spots like Jailbreaks, Cokes, and Honkies in North Malé Atoll offer world-class waves. Surfers from across the globe visit surf camps and liveaboards that chase swells across multiple atolls. One of the most peaceful activities available, dolphin cruises let you witness pods of spinner dolphins leaping and twirling beside the boat. These tours are popular in the southern atolls and often combined with sunset views, making for a magical evening experience. Experiences inspired by the sea spas in the Maldives use local ingredients like coconut, sea salt, and sand in their treatments. Signature experiences include overwater massage rooms, sound baths by the ocean, and Ayurvedic treatments tailored to your dosha. Wellness isn't just a service, it's a sensory journey. Many new resorts are embracing green architecture, using reclaimed wood, recycled materials, and designs that minimize environmental impact. Structures are built on stilts to avoid coastal erosion, and green roofs and solar panels are becoming the norm. Some resorts now offer marine biology programs for kids where they can learn about coral reefs, participate in beach cleanups, and even track sea turtles. It's travel that inspires environmental awareness from an early age. Life on the water. For a different kind of vacation, liveaboard boats offer week-long adventures through the atolls. Guests sleep on board and wake up at new dive spots or deserted islands each day. These floating hotels range from budget to luxury and are especially popular with divers and surfers. The Maldives' equatorial position makes it ideal for stargazing. Some islands host astronomy nights with local experts who connect constellations to Maldivian navigation history. Long ago, sailors used stars and currents to navigate between atolls before GPS existed. The Maldives has rich musical traditions like Thari and Dandi Jehun. Performed during festivals or weddings, they involve rhythmic drumming, chants, and synchronized group movements. These performances keep oral history alive and are often passed down within families. The Maldives is more than a honeymoon destination. It's a living wonder above and below the surface. Whether you're diving with mantas, dining beneath the sea, or dancing with locals to the beat of Boduberu, the Maldives is an unforgettable experience. Each atoll, island, and reef has its own story to tell. Love the wonders? Smash that like button, drop a comment with your favorite place, and don't forget to subscribe and share to keep the adventure going. More epic spots coming your way.